Hello, so this is OnShape tutorial part 1. So when you're logged on to OnShape, as you see here, you can see that it shows things that I opened in my home page or whatever. So log on here. So when you want to create a new part, you could create and you say create document. So let's name it. So let me say I'm going to call this a ramp. So I'm going to create a ramp in OnShape. So what you see here is your three main planes that you work with. So you have the z-axis, the xz plane, the xy plane, and the yz plane. When you want to, so they're up here, you'll see some sketching tools. So if you want to sketch, you're going to click on sketch, and it asks you which plane do you want to sketch in. So let's say, for example, I want to click on the right plane. Now, in Inventor, it would automatically flatten. In OnShape, it doesn't necessarily turn, but if you want to turn it, you can use a little view cube right here. And so let's say I want to draw, so I'm going to make a ramp. So I'm going to make the side of the ramp is a triangle, right? So I'm going to find a line. So I'm going to start at the origin. I'm going to make escape line. So then let's say I want to dimension this. So if I click on, where is it, dimension. So let's say I want to make the ramp is going to be 5 inches tall. Let's make it 24 inches long. And then that one other part should go ahead and dimension itself. So we don't need to dimension that one. Escape dimension. So now if I want to kind of zoom out so I can kind of see. So now I'm going to go ahead and say check because I want to complete the sketch. And then I want to extrude. So I want to extrude the ramp. And let's say I want to make the ramp 12 inches, no, maybe 7 inches wide. And so this would be an example of a ramp. So if you ever want to go in and change something, let's say I didn't like this and I wanted to change it and make it 10 inches wide, I could do that. If I also wanted to edit sketch 1, I can edit sketch 1, show dimensions. So up here, when you're so you have two different models, right? So if you're sketch, let's say I want to sketch another shape. Let's say I'm going to do it on the back of this plane now. So up here we now see our 2D sketches that we can make. So let's say I want to, I'm trying to think, what would I want to make? I could make maybe I'll make a circle. And then when I'm dimensioning, I could also select this and then here. Let's say 0.75. I could dimension the diameter to be 2.5. And then let's say this time I'm going to make a hole. So instead of going, we're going to remove. And let's make the hole about 1.5 inches deep. So now there's my ramp with a hole. So it saves automatically. If I want to then, let's say I want to share this with myself. So what you can do is you can go to public link, you go to link sharing, and you can turn on link sharing so anyone can view. And then you can copy this link and you can put that into, if you were turning it in on Google Classroom, you could copy that link there. Another thing that you could do if you wanted to take a screenshot for your thing is you can go to the snipping tool, or if you have a screenshot tool, and you could always save that as an image and put it into a Google Doc or whatever you're saving your project in. So here's part 1 of OnShape. Hopefully that helps, and more to come.